Hello there, welcome or welcome back. My name is Julie, and I promise that at some point before the end of this year, 2022, I will do more videos where I'm actually put together. It will happen. But if you follow our big channel, The Frugal Family, then you'll know that I have been so deeply engaged in the most intense house declutter of my life for the last 2 weeks. It has taken all of my energy, all of my time. It has been emotional. It has been painful, mentally draining, physically draining, but it's starting to come together. It really is starting to come together, at least this first floor of the house, the main floor of the house. But we've also done quite a bit downstairs, and the feelings, house cleaning as therapy. Who knew? But it's just like therapy, it's rewarding, but also it's hard work. And I'm not talking just about the physicality of it. I'm talking about the emotions. I had a near total fall apart over boxes of pudding that were expired in 2015. Oh, P.S. Stay tuned. At the end, I'll be showing you an update of my foot and how freaking good it looks. But it has been so, I don't know. It's the feelings and emotions that I'm working on processing are so unexpected and so surprising as I have been going through this process, this declutter. It's like, I was explaining it to my mother-in-law, who was the catalyst for all this and has been spending almost every day over here for hours helping me. She's amazing. I don't know how else to put it, and I know you guys are going to be like, no, but you're not, and you know, she was the same way, and my rational mind says that this is not true, not 100%, but every single thing that, especially food, that we threw out or even donated. Why am I feeling like this about donations? That's any one of those, or objects, items that we either salvaged or, even worse, bought with our own money and never used. All of those things were, each one of them, God, I'm trying to put my thoughts together, but you know how I am on my journals. We're just thinking out loud. I feel like a failure. Over pudding boxes. Not just pudding. There were, you know, so many other things, and so many things that I wasted money on, or time and energy, or that I salvaged and then never followed through. You know, the millions of projects, or the this or the that. Stuff that's just been taking up space and being covered in dust and being forgotten and being buried in my good intentions. Because I do have good intentions. I have good plans and ideas. This brain of mine is always thinking. And always creating possibilities. This body, however, and this life that I live has not always been conducive to working with this brain. And sometimes it's just, I just don't feel like it, or I forget about it. And so, of course, that just makes me feel more guilty. Tell me in the comments if you can relate at all to if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Tell me in the comments so we can, you know, commiserate. But the feelings I've had to go through, it's different in the kitchen. It's different kinds of feelings. Like when we were going through our safe and there were like my daddy's things and stuff like that. That was traumatic, okay? This is different. This is also very painful and emotionally taxing, but in a different way. So it's not just the failures, the lack of follow through. It's also acknowledging where I'm at in my life. You know, mortality is something we all have to face eventually. And I think we've all realized that these past few years. And time is flying by. Like we were talking about, you know, the sprinkles, like, you know, decorative sprinkles and just different things that we used to use all the time. Because for like every holiday, every season, whatever, we were baking cookies, decorating them. We were doing cupcakes and decorating them and making messes galore. And we're not there anymore. I mean, yeah, we're still going to do that for like our Vlogmas on our family vlog channel, Frugal Family Flies Again. We've been doing a video there every single day. We are going to do that, but it's like, it's not something, my kids are getting older. And it's starting to terrify me. And I hate this, to have to say, oh, they were right. People were right. I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. I didn't know, my ass from my elbow. So many have told me, family members, friends, strangers, it's going to go by so fast and you're going to miss it. But of course, when they were saying all that, I was in the midst of diapers and no sleep and people painting poop on walls and shit like that, okay? And so they're saying that kind of stuff. Or my baby's brand new and I'm starting to hallucinate because I haven't slept in 3 days. And they're like, but you're going to miss this part. And I'm like, how the hell am I going to miss this part? I'm seeing penguins dancing across my living room. I'm not going to miss this. Guess what? Shit. I miss some of it. I don't miss the lack of sleep, but I miss the cuddly little babies. This machine, it's closed. It's done. I don't want more kids. I don't. Oh my God, no. I would not at 41 want to start again. Props to all of you that are doing it at this age. Best of luck. But it's hitting me that like Olivia, for instance, she's 16. She's 16. I don't see her moving out at 18, 19, even 20. I don't see that happening with her. But Reagan, I could see him moving out at 18 and going off on his adventures. And he'll be 14 next month. It's like, this is going so fast. Like, we've been here on YouTube on our main channel for, in February, it'll be 6 years. That's so insane. 6 years in February. And it's like, that has gone by like this. So these next like 5 years, I can't even, that's gonna, blink of an eye. It's like the hours and the days are long when the kids are fighting or, whatever, that kind of stuff, right? But the years are so short. They're so short. Mariah, she's 10. So, I mean, we have realistically, probably a decade, right? Give or take a year, 2, 3, probably a decade. And I'm like, I feel like I just got married yesterday. Just yesterday, I was like 25. And I know with a snap, I'm going to be sitting here again recording because, I'm not going anywhere. As long as there's still YouTube, I'll still be here. I'll be here recording. Oh my God, we're empty nesters. What the hell am I going to do? How am I going to handle this? Time to get more cats. And I know everybody told me. Everybody. But there are some things you just don't get. You just don't understand until you live it. And that's just reality. And oh my God, Olivia hates when I tell her. She's 16. She don't want to hear anything. But she hates when I say, you'll understand when you're older. I hated when my mom said that to me. That's natural, right? Sorry, I'm saying right so much. I hate that word and the way it's used. So much, way overused. The words right and the words literally. And the word literally usually is used wrong. Drives me crazy. English major. I'm a snob of words, and yet often I can't even find words. I don't know what'll be going on in 10 years. I don't even know if I'll be alive in 10 years. I don't know if I'll be alive tomorrow. None of us know. But so many thoughts as we're doing this house thing. So many memories. So many. of activities past, birthdays past, Christmas, just the most ridiculous things, getting triggered and triggered and triggered and triggered by every single item that we go through, and then, well, the hell that we've been through these last 3 years, not even including the global disasters, just our personal family disasters that we have gone through with, my Olivia being in treatment forever, it seems like, and just ambulances and police and all of my accidents and ailments and just all the shit. Cars breaking down, leaks in ceilings and having to gut bathrooms, and just there's been the day the cat was lost, and so much more, of course. For whatever reason, all this stuff up here that I wasn't dealing with was forced up and upon me, and I had to face. And this is an ongoing process. There's an ongoing process, both the clean out and, in the house and up here. But it's the more that I'm cleaning out the house, the more I'm creating space for emotions and feelings. Difficult emotions and feelings and memories and self-evaluation and reflection. And we're all our own worst critics. I don't know, I get some comments sometimes that are even worse at me than I am, but worse to me. See? Words. God. I am going to miss them. My little hellion fucking monsters. And the messes they make and the fighting they do and the... He breathed on me wrong, and she won't stop singing, and that's mine. Pick that up yourself. I didn't put it there. Mom, so-and-so's doing such and such. I'm gonna miss it. I'm here alone in the daytime, and usually it doesn't bother me because I know, the kids are coming home. It's going to be noisy, and I try to soak up the solitude, today we're not decluttering today. I'm cleaning today and doing some video stuff, but mostly cleaning. We've been doing so much decluttering, not enough cleaning. So I am putting some energy into that today, but this quietness here, the quietude is unsettling. Which is strange because I love having alone time. I love having me time. But it's just hitting me, and it has been building up really since we started having such major struggles, life or death struggles with Olivia. It really started hitting me, the value of a moment and the uncertainty of, life and all of that. But just lately, especially, it's really just hit me, and then doing all of this stuff, I've had to actually face it and deal with it. Because I've been thinking these thoughts and they've been coming up, but I've been able to just put them away, and when you have so much stimulation around you, just so much shit everywhere, piles of whatever and cupboards full, and you can't find a damn thing that you're looking for, your brain is too busy. It's too cluttered with the clutter of your house and your life. And so all that other stuff, there's not room for it. We're making room for it, and that's terrifying. It's beautiful and it's wonderful, and God, it feels good in so many ways, but it is also goddamn terrifying. And just having to just face trauma and sadness and regret and guilt and good intentions. Anyway, that's all a little bit kind of somber. And so let's take a look at my foot and show you just how good it's looking, because it really is. It is looking amazing. That's on the outside, of course. The inside, we're not there yet, but I am down to just like once a day taking any kind of pain medicine at all. Yeah, still on the scooter, of course, still in the boot. The scooter, that'll be, I think it's another like week on the scooter. And then I'll be on either cane or crutches, depending on how it feels. And of course, in the boot and, attempting some walking. I have taken a couple of steps with the boot and the cane. And I found that I could comfortably do like 3 or 4 very short little shuffle steps. And that's about it. But progress is definitely happening. And it's even starting to feel amazing. Well, okay, let's not get carried away. Not amazing, but a hell of a lot better than it was, and has been. I am still sleeping up here on the couch most nights. What we're doing is I sleep downstairs on the weekend when I don't have to get up early, because it's, such a to-do. And then weeknights and like Sunday nights sleeping up here on the couch so that I'm up here and able to be up here when the kids get up for school and not having to haul myself up here on busy mornings. But my hope is to be sleeping downstairs full time again within the next 2 weeks. That's my hope. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Although my son is going to be having surgery on his foot. I don't know how much I've mentioned that. He has his MRI this week and then pre-op next week. It's not a huge thing. He's just has twisted his ankle, sprained it so many times that it's caused some damage. And so we're going to get that cleaned up. Same surgeon that did this marvelous job on my foot. Shout out to Dr. Stoddard and Summit Foot and Ankle, Utah County. So it might end up that I'm up here a lot anyway, tending to him, But my hope is to be sleeping downstairs in like 2 weeks. We'll see. And of course, I'll, sporadically bring you along for it. This has been my journal. I have been Julie. You have been wonderful. And the light at the end of the tunnel, if I might borrow this from Aerosmith, might be you.